Hello, it's Devin with Total Party Chill. I play the goodies and the baddies, and today I want to talk about a tool that I use in my games that I think make my prep incredibly easy, make my writing better, and keep my players coming back to the table engaged and excited. This tool is called Stars and Wishes. It's a safety tool. I thought a lot of people knew about this tool, but every time I've gone to a convention to do a talk and I mention it, I notice not many people in the audience are familiar with it. That's why I want to make this video. Stars and Wishes typically has the players going around turn by turn saying what they want to give a star to and what they have a wish for. The stars are usually things like, oh, I loved how Sochi stole those baked goods. I thought that was a really fun moment. I also want to give a star to Lugo for intimidating the merchant who tried to scam us. That's great. Everyone goes around and they're giving this positive feedback about other things players did. You can't give yourself a star, you have to give everyone else a star. This is just good for the table. It makes everyone feel really good and they feel proud about the stuff they did. And then it also kind of reinforces like, I want to do more of that because everyone else liked it. But then you have wishes, and that's the part I really want to lean on. I go around the table and I say, hey, Linus, what's your wish for next episode? Linus says, I really want to go up against the Immortal Man. That guy's been such a jerk. I really want us to have a chance to face off against him. Okay, great. Sochi, what is your wish? And Sochi will say, I really want to find armor for my pet turtle. I would love that. I think my familiar turtle, I'd love to get him some armor. I'm like, okay, cool. And then maybe Lugo wants to know more about what happened to his uncles and why they went missing. Now I have these three things: turtle armor, facing off against the Immortal Man, and finding out what happened to Lugo's uncles. These three things are then going to be the basis for creating my next adventure. And having these three things that the players want make it really easy to then try to find ways to comb them together and bring out a story. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to write something up that kind of pairs these together. Okay, so I just took like 5 minutes and wrote this up. And here's some beats. We know that they want to face the Immortal Man, they want to follow up on the missing uncles, and they want armor for the turtle familiar. A few episodes ago, the Immortal Man had these enchanted bracers that allowed him to kind of face through stone. A few episodes ago, Linus was able to break one of them, and Linus still has it. So I knew I had that to pull on. Now, the secret or clue here is that an NPC in the local town could remark about the craftsmanship of the bracer and ask if it's a Vitari, a renowned armorer and enchanter in the northern city. Something that of this kind of quality must have been made by him. The clue is we know that something they have, this armorer probably made, so that the armor is somehow connected to the Immortal Man. The Immortal Man is this big villain in the game. Now, we don't have to use this exactly, but that's kind of the beat. We want to draw those players to this northern city because there is a NPC there that knows more about the Immortal Man or made something for him. So that's kind of like their next clue, that thread they can pull on. But it's also fun for Sochi because this is a renowned armor. They might be able to make armor for their turtle. I can also give a clue or a secret out to Lugo. I could tell Lugo that he recognizes this name. He's very sure he's heard it before and that his uncles used to work with a man named Vitari. So now all the players have something that's kind of strung them together, that's part of the story, that's kind of driving them in this direction, that's also kind of helping connect their different narratives so they all feel like they're progressing towards the thing that they want. I feel this is a really fun, simple tool to add at the end of your games to help write your next session. It makes prep easier for me, and my players love how connected everything is to what their goals are or the things that they want. I'm happy to go more in depth into this tool and how I use it, but I feel this is a great baseline for anyone to start using this for their own games, their own prep, and their own writing. And if you did find this helpful, let me know in the comments below, and like and subscribe.